यही वाला ही है।
और क्या।
वो जो सुबह लगाते हैं ना, मेडिटेशन हॉल में, कितनी सुंदर पिक्चर्स हैं, वो भी है।
हाँ हाँ।
हम्म।
Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. As we gather today, we mark a gentle transition. Yesterday, we concluded the previous week's exploration where our attention was directed toward connecting with the center, understanding how awareness gradually settles inward, becomes stable, and begins to rest naturally at its source. Over the past days, we reflected on simplicity, inner orientation, and the quiet maturity that comes when effort reduces and awareness learns to remain close to its origin. Today, we begin a new weekly theme, which is love and support, finding a capable guide and his role. This theme invites us to reflect on a foundational truth of the heartfulness path, that inner growth does not unfold in isolation. It is nurtured, it is protected and guided through love, support, and the presence of capable guide. In heartfulness, love is not treated as an emotion alone, and some more a support is not merely external assistance. Both are subtle forces that shape the aspirant's inner journey. A capable guide does not impose direction. Rather, he supports the natural unfolding of consciousness. His role is to create inner conditions where transformation can occur safely, steadily, and in alignment with the soul's readiness. Love in this context is expressed through patience, acceptance, and silent encouragement. Support is offered not by solving problems, but by strengthening the aspirant's inner capacity to face them. The guide's work operates largely beyond words. Through transmission and subtle guidance, inner complexities are simplified, and obstacles that may take years to resolve through individual effort are gently eased. Heartfulness teaches us that the guide walks with the aspirant, not ahead in authority, nor behind in detachment, but alongside. This companionship allows the seeker to move forward with trust, even when the path is not fully visible. And this relationship deepens, dependence transforms into confidence, and effort gradually gives way to surrender. The presence of a capable guide is an expression of grace. Babuji Maharaj emphasized that the spiritual progress becomes natural and balanced when guided by one who has traversed the path. In heartfulness, the master plays a pivotal role in spiritual evolution by carrying the responsibility of the aspirant's inner growth with love and precision. The master does not merely guide through instruction, but actively supports transformation through transmission, helping consciousness move beyond its own limitations. What may appear difficult or inaccessible through personal effort alone becomes attainable under the master's care. By aligning the aspirant's inner condition with the natural state, the master, the capable guide, ensures that growth remains balanced, safe, and progressive, allowing the evolution to unfold in accordance with the inner readiness rather than ambition. When trust develops, inner resistance reduces, and growth accelerates without strain. Love and support, when rooted in wisdom, become instruments of inner freedom rather than attachment. Dear sisters and brothers, as we move ahead in the session, we request you to extend the invitation of the Heartfulness Masterclasses and the BHED sessions with your family and with your friends. as it can greatly help them. We will do the reading today from the whisper. I hope you are able to see the screen. Let us read the whisper together. Whispers from the brighter world. Beloved Master Revered Babuji Maharaj. Sunday, February 24th, 2013, 10 a.m. Forget the daily worries, that which makes up everyday life with its share of disappointments, but also joys at all levels. The true refuge is within your reach. It exists within you, and you honor it every day in this sacred ritual. All these writings are spread across the world and touch hearts that are sensitive to their content. This introduction, one could say, leads you to a state conducive to capturing our comments. They are repeated day after day, but there may well be in such messages a sentence or some hint capable of touching a sensitive heart. The repetition of a ritual is necessary and constructive on such a journey. It leads to a realization and the opening of psychic centers. This entire process is beyond human understanding, but it is so very necessary here where it generates such results. It is not easy for the aspirant to take stock of his or her ability to rise up, to integrate our teachings. At the human level, some aspirants find these messages stifling, but the reality is quite different. Bringing a being to a satisfactory level of consciousness is the objective. Many steps are to be taken, and each one manages this at his or her own pace. There, the master's help is essential. The living master has the power, the true power of action. Being invested with a cosmic charge by the power of the united masters, he is thus equipped to act appropriately. This is not an improvised nomination, it is decided by the alliance of the masters in full awareness of its importance at the human level. Who can deem themselves capable of appropriating such a role? Precedents exist and they did not lead these initiatives very far at the human level. Their actions will be lost in time and they will have to account for their deeds, motivated by ambition without any other valid reasons. Humans are like that. They sometimes let themselves be carried away by baseless considerations. The current master has suffered greatly from such initiatives. We have resolved them in our own manner. May all our abhyasis consider our choices and actions at their true value. Thus is revealed the real mystic, the enlightened seeker, blessed in his or her quest for the divine. Babuji. Dear sisters and brothers, let's take a moment to allow the wisdom of this whisper settle into our hearts. Let us now offer the universal prayer together with lot of love. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. May this universal prayer awakens love, deepens love, unity, peace in the hearts of all. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining this session on universal prayer. You are requested to please continue to stay on this same YouTube link for the bedtime practices, which will start at 9:30 p.m. today. We will begin this session sharp at 9:30 p.m. So you are requested to please stay connected on the same YouTube link after we conclude the universal prayer. Dear sisters and brothers, as we begin this new theme of love, support, and finding a capable guide and his role, may love soften our striving, and may support strengthen our resolve, and may guidance illuminate the path ahead. And we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for the universal prayer session at 8:50 p.m. And please continue to stay connected on this link to resume the session on bedtime prayers and the reflection of the day. Thank you.
Pranam. Welcome everyone to this session of being heartful every day with Swadhyaya. Today, we are here with the bedtime practices, and let us begin with another beautiful divine value that makes this practice come alive with sincerity, love, devotion, a true reverence in the heart that leads to all other values. If we have our diaries, we may note down one word that would pop up in our hearts as we discover this value. As Babuji Maharaj reminded us, this love, devotion, filled with reverence, is so soft, subtle, that it needs the heart to be extremely wide open. There are 3 levels of this love, and he compares it to the burning of wood. Perhaps we may feel like the first one, where the very thought, the very mention, the very remembrance of the beloved immediately brings tears to our eyes. Any word we utter about him comes with so much joy and sparkling devotion. Our hearts turn into brimming laughter, joy, and wonder. In a way, like the wet wood, which is crackling and sputtering and also creates smoke. But that premature love also has its own divine fragrance. As we go through it, the mention of the Lord springs a joyful tune to our hearts. We are singing, we are dancing, we are calling out to Him. We present ourselves in His vision field and try to grab His attention. We may try to call out to Him. The physical endurance and the presence is such a powerful intoxication. The second level, where the heart is like a huge blazing flame of love, devotion, reverence, the subtlest remembrance, the subtlest thought, His all-pervasive presence in my being ignites the whole being into a huge flame of devotion, reverence, the bursting flame of love, ready to be totally consumed. It is likened to the burning of wood which is ready and perfectly dry. Then there is the stage. There is no spark, not even any smoke no sound. In the silence, the whole being, in a split second, a moment, is absolutely consummated. Silence, stillness, and total self-annihilation. No idea of the lover, the beloved, or even the love. All have become one, so none can say they are any different. This is likened to the idea of the electric flame, where just a spark is enough to completely bring everything down to total ashes. We may write down in our journal how we feel regarding our own love, devotion, reverence to the divine presence within. Let us now, in this attitude of total love and devotion, let us dive deep into the bedtime practices, the principle 10. Very softly, gently, tenderly, with all the love in our heart, let us feel that divine presence. Let us scan our whole day. Any moment where I feel my conscience has pricked and I may have committed any wrongs unknowingly. Let us repent and beg forgiveness in this supplicant mood, so tender, so prayerfully, genuinely. We resolve not to allow repetition of this mistake. In the eyes of the divine presence, the only one is when we forget to remember this divine presence within and allow ourselves to be distracted in external orientations. All we have to do is reorient and interiorize in the divine within. With this tender heart, we allow the innocence to completely submerge our whole being. Allow us to rise in a soft, gentle, pure divine presence again. Now, let us dive deep into point A meditation. Relocate point A from the sternum, one finger width down, 4-finger width to the left is point B. From point B, we measure 2-finger width up, that is point A. Our sacred connection with the cosmic divine heart. Our thoughts repeatedly at this point create our fate. Let us now bring our focus to point A. For men, we make this attention on point A with the thought, all the women and men of the world are our sisters and brothers. Let us hold this thought while we meditate on point A. We believe this is true. When we practice wholeheartedly, we see its effects immediately, and the effect will be permanent. Let us allow ourselves to meditate on point A with this subtle suggestion. And for women, very softly, gently, we make the suggestion. All divine gifts are already available to me. Feel the heart completely brimming with all divine values, love, devotion, joy, reverence, total contentment, acceptance, peace. Very softly, we think all men and women of the world think they are brothers and sisters, and our thought is one with theirs. Let us remain in this focused attention on point A and meditate for divine unity of all humanity. As our hearts expand to include all the men and women as sisters and brothers in complete oneness, unity. We feel the divine grace, love, mercy of our great divine masters completely engulfing all humanity. Enlightening us with the gift of unity, oneness. Let us settle in this expanded consciousness. If any idea, any feeling comes to your heart, Please, you may note down in your journals. Now, let us go to our heartfulness prayer. Let us now allow the heart to be brimming with love and devotion. The heart is throbbing with the pure love divine. As we call out, the words become real and we feel it in our hearts. Let us now mentally repeat the prayer with the deepest core of the heart, calling out, O Master, thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. Let us allow the flow of the prayer to engulf our heart. Our whole being reverberates with the power of the words. Now, let us transcend the words and go into the feeling, the meaning underlying these words. Allow the heart to blossom and feel the fragrance of each word as it unfolds its special meaning for us in the heart. We allow ourselves to feel and become absorbed in the meaning of the prayer. Let us now transcend the meaning. Allow the vibrations of the prayer to fill our whole being. Every cell and atom of the heart and the body are dancing with the vibrations of the prayer. Let us transcend the vibrations All that remains is the very essence of the prayer. Our hearts wide open, we feel, we become this prayerful essence. Beyond this sublime state, feel the silence, stillness, nothingness, the very settled presence in the source. We are completely bowed down in utter humility, surrender to the sublime conditions and states that the prayer transcends us into. Allow the heart to be drooping in this tenderness, innocence, nothingness, so settled in the bosom of the very source, in the sacred space of the great divine master's heart, with protection, safety. We let go of everything that we may be holding on to. As we gently lay our heads on the pillow, embraced in the divine within, we prayerfully make a sankalpa with the earnestness, longing, and craving for the morning meditation to remain deeply engulfed in yoga nidra of the divine meditative state throughout the night. With this, we are very grateful to all of us for having shared the bedtime practices with us. We will connect again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. for meditation. Thank you.